Being a mom, I mean, it is the best job in the world. It really is. The problem comes from all the work it takes getting to know these little ones and being their whole world. The problem comes when you're a default parent, not from the beauty in it, but because it is a system of oppression. It causes such isolation and such demand. There's no breaks and no support. Being the default parent is a beautiful opportunity to know your child inside and out. It's also what's breaking us moms. Now look, I'm not saying that husbands can't be great fathers. I'm not saying they're not great partners. Some really suck, but plenty of men are great. The problem here is actually bigger than him. I mean, he isn't the one that's always doing this to you. Sometimes he is, though. But generally, I think they try. The truth is, it's being perpetuated by your children, the corporations, the entire system as a whole. I mean, think back to when you were a kid, okay? Before it had a trendy name on the internet. Come on, millennials, throw it back for a second, right? Your mom gets home from working overnight. You're about to head off to ride your bike to the library. Yes. Way back in these eons ago, we actually opened the door instead of an app on our phone. Mom, where's my shoes? Somehow you know she's going to know. Even though you're the one that took them off, and you don't know where they are. Your dad's home, but he has no clue. You don't even bother to ask him. We all just knew back then. Mom had some sort of superpower. Do you remember your mom's magic superpower? Always knowing where everything was and when everything was and what was happening? But look, I'm not going to blame our kids for everything. Well, I mean, except for the belly, because these stretch marks, those were not there before. But it's in the corporations too, all the way from the top. Do you know that women statistically, when they become mothers, get paid less than women without children or men who are single or become fathers? It's called the mother's tax, because your boss already knows. When the school calls, because your kid barfed, they're calling you, Mom. You're going to be the one that takes off work to get to the baseball game. And that it's your body that literally feeds the baby and sustains them when you're breastfeeding and recovering from birth. That 6 weeks, baloney. Breastfeeding takes at least 6 months to establish, okay? But legally, all we get is an unpaid, protected 6 weeks. It's a slap in the face to the women who run the world. That's right, I said it. We run the world, okay? We create your employees, your husbands, your wives, your community. We build them from the ground up. Your doctors, your lawyers, your basement dwellers with something clever to post on Twitter. We do it all. It's a multi-layer trap. The kids, the corporations and bosses, and yes, the husbands. You ladies didn't think I was going to let them slide, did you? It's mostly the husbands. Because let's be honest, you both went to work and busted your ass all day. But difference is when he gets home, he gets to sit down and relax, put on a pair of headphones, and drift off into the void. He ceases to exist in the home. You never do that. It's why you find yourself taking a shower for the first time in a week, and the baby's in the little carriage next to the bathtub. Even though there's a perfectly useful adult human downstairs scrolling on the feed. Because you're just going to get out of the shower as soon as it starts crying anyway. It's when he's pouring a drink for himself at the counter and that juice looks so good, the toddler runs up and grabs a glass. Runs right past Dad to you with your hands full, trying to cook dinner. Drink, Mama. And that's why I frickin' hate the best job in the world. And it really is the best job in the world. Because when you're the default parent, you are so deeply in tune to your children. And you know them so inside and out. Or because you're so deeply in tune to your children, you're the default parent. Well, either way. Most people, they get to watch their child's first steps. Or rewatch them back later on video. But you got to see when they first discovered water. And the magic in their eyes. When they reached up for something that was a solid, but somehow their hand went through it. And the explosion in the brain of that curious little baby. The inspiration. You saw those moments. It's even the best when they're whining nonstop because they fell off the swing set and Dad can't comfort them Grandma can't help them, and they come running to you, even though you literally just set them down. And you do that because you're their safe space, their comfort. They trust you with everything because you're the world. I mean, Dad didn't do anything to break their trust. He just never built it like you. And when they wrap those chubby little arms up into your cheeks, trying to hug you around the neck, their tears dry against your cheeks, and it is so worth it. So precious. And you're also so freaking sick of doing it all. It's confusing and heartbreaking all at the same time. It's a rough place to be. I hate the default setting. And there's nothing else on earth I want to do. I just wish sometimes you could be the one to just throw on the headphones and completely disappear where nothing else exists for 10 minutes. So, protect your partner's responsibility. Don't give away the ground early on, and stop accepting the excuses. Do what you can to force him into what really is going to be a better relationship for him with the people you both made. And for those of you who have tried everything, you have had the hard conversations, you changed how you communicate, and you're still not getting your husband to step up, I want to say something directly to you. I'm not going to tell you that it's your fault. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you to just leave him. I know marriage is far more nuanced than that. Sometimes you can't leave, and sometimes you don't want to. It's the right move for some, but maybe you can't right now. Maybe you don't want to. So if you feel stuck in this position, I see you. And sometimes in life, the only choice we have right now is to accept our reality and carry the weight on our shoulders. If that's where you are, please know you are not carrying it alone. You're getting zero judgment from me. Because ultimately, you deserve to throw on the headphones, disappear, and scroll. But don't you dare do the meal planning while you're resting. Join the 5-Kid crew and help us grow. Subscribe.